during like the colder seasons I have more dry skin, and then in the summer it's more normal. So right now we're working with normal skin, so yeah. First, I use 2 primers. Lately I've been using 2 primers because why not? Because I can do that. Where's my other primer? Right here. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to put on is this one. This is the Stila One Step Correct primer. I'm going to put this on the outside perimeters of my face. Just put a little bit, just like that. And then rub it in. I mean, I know it's the outside perimeters, but you know, just slap it on there. And my face is pre-moisturized. You always want to do your makeup with a clean face. And I do want to let you guys know that, like, I have a breakout right here and, like, right here. So after the Stila primer, I'm going to use the Revlon Photo Ready primer. This is more of a, it's called the Perfecting Primer. It's more of a thicker consistency, whereas this Stila one is more, I guess, moisturizing. I don't know. But I'm going to use this one to more so blur out the pores in my face. But about that much. It's a lot, I know, but, you know, it's okay. So I'll focus this, like, more so in the center, like the nose, T-zone area. Okay, it's on my nose ring. And I just spread it out also. Like that. And it gives you, if you're like oily, I think you'll like this primer. If you're dry, I mean, it's best to make sure that you, if you're dry, try mixing the 2 like I did. And yeah, but right now it's working for me, so. I know sometimes, like in the fall time, it doesn't really work for me, but I don't know. We'll figure it out. Now that I feel all blurred and perfected. For foundation, I'm going to use the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. I'm in the color Honey. Now, I'm still working on trying to love this foundation. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just literally get ratchet and just pump it on my face. Just like that. Gillette. I'm going to buff it in with my Morphe S14 brush. Just like that. And with my foundation, when I'm using a brush, I try to stay going in the same direction, but you know, if you gotta twirl it a little bit, do you, boo-boo? Come on, man, listen to my eyeshadow. And I hold my ear because they're big and, you know, gotta keep Dumbo under control. If you guys like talk-through tutorials, let me know. And, you know, sorry, this is really awkward. If you guys like If you guys like talk-through tutorials, let me know. And, you know, it can be something we can have. Yeah. My little nose ring's just getting all. And, I do my eyebrows first because I just find that the product goes on better before foundation. That's just me. It's just me. Some people prefer to do their eyebrows with foundation already on. I prefer to already have them done. But anyways, you want to make sure you bring the foundation onto your neck because, you know, this pimple right here hurts. It's like one of them fresh ones, them fresh, you know, rebellious, you know, bully pimples. That's what I call them, bully pimples, because, you know, why you gotta hurt? Why you try to hurt me? You know. But yeah, it's my fault. I should have, you know. I hope this isn't a long video. I'm gonna try to, you know, not make sure this is long, but I don't know. If you're watching it, you the bomb. I love you. So my favorite concealer is the Naked Concealer by Urban Decay. I'm in the color, or I use the color Medium Dark Warm. Literally, guys, you need to get your hands on this concealer. I really want to try the foundation, the Naked Foundation by Urban Decay. I'll get to that next. But, okay, so now I'm going to conceal under my eyes, my my nose, my forehead, chin, Cupid's bow. And I like to first draw a line straight down the nose on the side and then bring it up like that. And then other side. And then my nose like that. Now some of you are probably like, your nose is already small, but you know what? Let me do me. Because why not? Cupid's bow. And the chin. Now sometimes, like my chin's already long, so sometimes I don't like to put concealer on my chin because it brings attention to it, like highlighting it. So, but you know, I don't care. I'm going to use my Beauty Blender. This is the Real Techniques blending sponge. So bomb. So bomb. It's an awesome dupe for the Beauty Blender by Beauty Blender. But yeah, now I'm just going to blend this all out under my eyes. And I like to bring the concealer on the side of my nose like that. It just helps even, you know, slim out the nose even when I put on contour, when I contour my nose. So, yeah. Normally, I do my under eye after my concealer, but for the sake of this video, I did it before. But, you know, try to get up to the lash line as far as you can. I love blending out my concealer with the Beauty Blender. I mean, it's fine with a brush, but just me, I'd rather blend it out with a Beauty Blender. Because your under eye can get dry, and that hydration from the Beauty Blender helps, you know, lock in the moisture. I tried filming this yesterday, but then I found myself rushing, and I was like, no, you know, they don't deserve a rushed video. Come on. I really hope this works out, because you guys know, like, I don't normally do talk-throughs. I think my second tutorial I did on my channel was a talk-through, and it was just horrible. It was just so bad, and it was so bad. It's not that brush. If it looks, you know, too crazy or something, you can just go back in with your foundation brush and just, you know, make sure it's all like seamless and it's not looking cray. I'm going to set my under eyes now. I'm going to set with the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. So there's baking and there's setting. I'm going to set my under eye concealer. Now, I'm not going to bake right away. I used to bake right away, but I found that it still settled into the lines faster. So, because, you know, your under eyes, they normally, you know, under eyes crease is just natural. But that's why you should get that Naked Weightless. I don't even know what I'm talking about. Is that even what it's called? Yes, that Naked Weightless Concealer by Urban Decay. That's why you should use it, because it's for like crease free or something. I don't know. But powder can typically settle into the fine lines. So what I'm going to do before I bake, I'm going to set the under eye and then bake. You'll see what I'm talking about. I learned this technique from Jaclyn Hill. Like, I watched her video on baking, and then once I tried it, I was like, yes. I'm going to take a little bit of the powder like that. I'm just going to set it in until it's all dissolved. Kind of, if that makes sense. Just like so. A little bit like that. And I'm going to set this everywhere I would typically like crease or lose the makeup, which is my under eye, my chin, because my hand is always on my chin, which I'm trying to stop. And then like in the forehead, because, you know, we make faces and I'm silly, so that's what happens. Oh, and my nose. So basically everywhere. Just set it like that. Now I'm going to set the face before we bake. So I'm going to take the Morphe E1 powder brush. It's amazing. I got it in my Morphe Me like monthly subscription. You guys should do it. It's bomb. You get a bunch of brushes for $21. by Morphe. Come on. I'm sorry. And the powder I'm using is the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in the color Medium Plus. And I'm going to set this, you know, everywhere where I didn't put the concealer. And with this brush, I feel it's best to just tap it in, like stamp it in, rather than going like that, because it's a very, very dense brush. So it's best to do that. You'll find that it doesn't move the foundation. Because if you like swipe, you'll see streaks in your foundation. Je know. And I just get foundation all up in my hair. And powder and stuff. But okay, anyways. So now we're going to bake. Same sponge, same powder, Laura Mercier. I'm going to, sorry, there's a hair. Now I'm going to bake. I'm going to get a good amount, a generous amount, and I'm going to put that under my eyes, my chin, in my forehead, and a little of my nose too. The whole point of baking is to literally like bake your makeup. Like it keeps the makeup in place from moving. It's like going in the oven. Think of it like an egg. When you put it in the oven and it gets hard. No, that's not a good one. I don't know, but it's literally like cooking. Because it's basically setting your concealer, your foundation from budging. It's like a layer of baking powder. I hope this makes sense. But anyways, I'm going to make the same ugly face and, you know, stamp under my eyes, chin, forehead, or anywhere I want to. Like that. Because I find my makeup moves off of my chin fast. So I want to make sure, you know, just like that. But while that's baking, I'm going to touch up my eyebrows. Now when I do my eyebrows before my foundation, I don't set my eyebrows with the gel yet. Because, you know, makeup gets all in it. So, but what I normally use for my eyebrows is the Anastasia Dip Brow in the color Ebony. And I'll use the pencil. But I'm just using this. And I'm using the Anastasia number 12 brush. And I'm just touching up my brows. You know, I already did them, so I don't have much to do. Now, I always ask you guys. Sorry, hold on. If you know, we're going to fix that. But I always ask you guys if you want to see an eyebrow tutorial. And, you know, I don't get many responses for an eyebrow tutorial. So if you really want to see an eyebrow tutorial, tell me in the comments. And that video will just be for you, honey. But I'm going to clean up my brows. And I'm going to take, I can't stand when, you know, it's okay to use a lighter concealer. It's okay to do whatever you want, by the way. But it's okay to use a lighter concealer to clean up your brows. But it just don't look good when it's on top and it's just not blended. I'm not into it. So I'm going to take the foundation I use on my face. And I use a little definer brush. And I'm just going to clean up the tops of my brows. Like so. Just, you know, blend it in like that. You guys let me know if I did good for a talk-through. I can't talk through tutorial. Tell me if I'm doing good for a talk-through. Because it'll make me feel happy about myself. And it'll make me feel like you guys really care and love me. Okay. Okay. They're good. They're fine. Hold on. Let me fix this one. I could literally spend a good hour on my eyebrows. But, you know, sometimes you just gotta be like, I normally use the clear Anastasia brow gel. But I need a new one. It's all basically gone. So I'm going to use the Brow Gal by Tanya Crooks eyebrow gel. I got it in my BoxyCharm for May. And I'm going to use it to set. And this is actually my first time using it since I opened up the BoxyCharm. And that was my last video, so if you guys haven't seen it, go watch if you want to know what I got in May, or what you can get. I don't get like too many responses on like BoxyCharm unboxing videos, or so you guys let me know if that's what you guys like. If you don't like it, then I'll stop doing them, but you let me know what you like. But until someone just gives me a good reason on why they're just not going to be into it, then I'll stop. But I probably won't stop because I like doing it because it's fun. I'm sure there's some of you who like it, so I'll do it for the sun. But while that's baking, so that's done baking, now I'm going to, and I know in my last tutorial I said that I don't like to bake for a long time because I'm dry, but that was before I set my under eyes first, then baked. So it's fine when I do this. And I'm sorry, I'm looking for my contour brush. It's the Lexi 512 small contouring brush. It looks like this, but, you know, it came off. So we're just going to work with what we have. I actually like the brush. Too bad it didn't stay glued to the thing. So for contouring, I'm going to use the MAC. This is the Sculpt and Shape powder. I'm going to use the shaping powder, which is in the color Shadester. And I just swirl my brush on that. When contouring, you want to focus on the hollows of your cheek. But say if you don't really have a defined, like, hollow, you can make one with the contour. So what I'm going to do is, I pretty much have a defined one. So I just follow the natural contour line I already have. And I'm literally lightly sweeping the brush on because it can come out really harsh. So I'm lightly sweeping the powder on. And I'm going in circular motions. Not really. I'm not really going in circular motions. Kinda. But as you see, and that's me barely touching it. And I'm not bringing all the way out here. I'm stopping right where my cheekbone is. Where my cheekbone starts. Just like that. I don't know why you gotta get plastic surgery. Do you if you want to, but girl, you got the contour right here. Right here. The whole point of contouring is to sculpt your face, and it really like masks and disguises what you have. So if you have like a round face, it's good to contour if you want to give that slimmer look. I have a heart-shaped face, so I pretty much have like a defined like cheek area and a big forehead and a pointy chin, but you know, it's okay. But what I'm going to do is now I'm going to contour the sides of my forehead, the corners of it, to slim the forehead. This color is like amazing. This don't make no sense. This here I am going in circular motions. And the reason why you want to bring this in your hairline too, but the reason why I set my face before I contour is because it allows the contour to brush on there smoothly, whereas if you go with like a bronzer straight on your foundation, it'll look muddy and streaky and it's not cute at all. And I like to bring this on my chin, to shorten it out a little bit. See, I don't need a chin job. I don't need anyone cutting my chin. I can cut it with some powder, honey. I'm going to take this Morphe S26 brush, and it's like an angled, like, fluffy brush. And I'm going to take the same contour shape, and I'm going to snatch this nose. So I'm just going to bring it on the sides of my nose right here. And guys, when doing your makeup, like when using brushes, it's best to hold the brush at the end so that the bristles can do all the work. And I like to bring this into this eye area So kind of into the shadow, but it just looks more like, I guess, it looks like more of a natural shadow. But yeah, some people like go like this at the tip of for the nose with the contour. My nose is already small, so I don't want to make it look too tiny, you know. But now I'm going to take my Morphe S19 brush. I'm going to sweep away all the powder. Just like that. This is just a very like loose, fluffy brush. I love it. Girl, your face is flawless. Now I'm going to take the brush like this and squeeze it and blend out that nose contour. And there's no product on this brush. Just going to blend that out a little bit. And if you find that you brought your contour down too much, you can take your same brush, the same sponge, your beauty blender, and clean it up like so with the powder. And it also sharpens that contour, honey. Just like that. And brushed away like that. Now for my favorite. Literally, I've been obsessed with bronzing lately. Like, I love it so much. So I'm going to take another Morphe brush. My Morphe M527 brush. And I'm going to bronze. And I'm going to bronze with Give Me Sun by MAC. It looks like this. Literally, I love this brush. Like, it's so bomb. It's like tapered, but it's still, then it gets fat. It's like tapered and then it goes out. I don't know. So cute. I'm going to just go ham, shop. Go ham. And I'm going to bronze the cheek area. Everywhere, basically, I contoured. Now, bronzing and contouring are two different things. Contouring is more so, like I said, shaping and sculpting the face, whereas bronzing is literally bronzing the face, giving it warmth. And I just like to do it on the whole cheekbone area. You see that? The little C? And this is also good, like, if you, like, have a foundation that you realize is way too light, bronze, honey. You won't even know. Well, you might, but it depends. I'm bronzing this forehead. I mean, bronzing also creates a shadow, but it also, more so, like, just brings warmth back into your face and some color and dimension and all that stuff. I'm putting it on my chin. Bringing it down like that. For blush, I'm going to use MAC Peaches. I've had it since Christmas, but I'm just now using it lately. But it's the perfect, like, summer blush. So I'm taking a blush brush. It's like a two-sided brush. I think it's old. I'm not sure where it's from. Maybe Eco Tools, probably not, but, you know, any blush brush that works for you will work. So I'm just going to smile. Now, normally I would focus it on my cheeks, but lately, for the past couple months or so, I've been bringing the blush up on my cheekbones on top of the bronzer. Just like that. It's super pretty. And I'm also using a light hand with this and building the color up. Water brush that I used to wipe everything off with and just blend, make sure there's no, like, craziness going on. Like that. Makeup all up in my hair. Now, before I highlight, I like to set my makeup first. And this is the Urban Decay Chill Makeup Setting Spray. So this brings back in moisture. Like if you feel like your face is too caked or too powdery, this will, you know, soak up some of that powder, give you more of a refreshed feel. So yeah, I'm just gonna put this all on, and this makes your highlight pop when you're done. But anyways, so I'm just gonna spray all over. Ooh! Ooh! Wait! So my brush I'm gonna use for my highlight is the Morphe M501 brush. And I'm going to take oh, sorry. I'm gonna take Becca's Champagne Pop, Becca and Jaclyn Hill Champagne Pop, which is like the perfect summer highlight. And I'm going to, I love this brush by the way, it's the best highlighting brush. I'm just gonna tap that in on the tips and then highlight to the golds, honey. Build that up. And I like to bring it on top of my eyebrows because that accentuates, I don't even know if that's how you say the word, but it makes your, it lifts your brows. So it's good if you don't have like an arch. You can make an arch, honey. And I like to put this on the tips of my nose, down the nose, a little on the Cupid's bow. A little on the chin if you want. And we're not done highlighting, by the way. Oh, and I forgot to contour my Cupid's bow, so I'm going to go back to that bronze color, the Shadester. And I'm going to put this in the dip of my Cupid's bow, and this will give a more, like, powderier lip, you know? See that? It just defines it more. And then I'm going to put that underneath of my bottom lip to create a shadow of a more powderier lip. I'm telling you, you don't gotta go see Dr. Oz. Well, I don't even know if he's a surgeon, but, you know, you get what I'm saying. Honey, lip injections are going on right now. But anyways, so now that I highlighted that, you know, the face to where I want, I'm going to go back to my makeup setting spray and set the face. Ooh, I'm going to finish highlighting the eye area. Now, for the inner corners, I'm using a Sigma Pencil E30 brush. And I'm going to take Champagne Pop and put that in my inner corners. The mirror on Becca's, like, blushes and highlighters or whatever is so bomb. Like, honey, gear. And then I'm going to highlight the brow bone with the Morphe S5 brush. Then I'm just going to take a little bit, not a lot, and just highlight the brow bone. I used to I didn't like putting a shimmer on my brow bone. Now I'm all for it, honey, because if I want to beam from outer space, if we want NASA calling, if we want, you know, discovery books and what are they called? Encyclopedias or whatever, I don't know. To be like, wow, there's stars coming from this girl's face. I mean, you know, we can do that. Oh my gosh, do you see that? Matter of fact, I'm going to show you how to get like a pouty lip. So I'm going to use the NYX lip liner in the color Natural. And I'm just going to outline the lip. You know whose Cupid's bow I'm obsessed with? Rihanna's. Literally Google it. It's like perfect. Draw a line in the center of the lip. Right here. and right here. And right here. Right there. You know? Give you some pout. And then I'm going to take the Kylie Cosmetics lip gloss in the color Literally. It's literally so cute. I don't know if you guys heard like how the first batch of her glosses, like the wand is so messed up. But then she was like, guys, no. So she look at that. So Kylie resent out like glosses with better wands to everyone who purchased the first batch. Cause she ain't about that life. But the one I used with the good wand is in my purse. Did you guys see that? Everything just looks flawless. Nice. But okay guys, I hope you guys like this video. Yeah, I love it, and you should try and tell me if any of the techniques work for you. But yeah, that's my foundation routine, and I will see you guys in my next video. Can you guys like follow me on Twitter and subscribe to my YouTube channel? This one right here. It's right down below. And follow me on Snapchat and Instagram at Kaylah Arnae. I love you guys, and just thanks again for, 1,000 subscribers. Like, thumbs up this video, share it, subscribe, follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, and yeah, I will see you in my next video. See ya. I love Makeup Geek. Oh my gosh, that blush is so creamy. Where's my makeup remover wipe? Makeup Geek brushes.